Hey everyone, it's El Nicole here and I am back with another video, and this time I'm going to be talking about equipment on a budget. If you are someone who is new to YouTube, or you're just trying to get started or looking for new ways, and you probably have 110 questions just like I did, then make sure that you stick around and stay tuned. I'm going to talk about equipment that I have and the budget that I spent, which to me is a real person's budget. So make sure that you stick around and stay tuned. I'll be back. I'm El Nicole. All right guys, so as you may know, I have been on YouTube now for probably like a little bit over 2 months, and it's been great. I've been so in love with YouTubing and just kind of putting myself out there and just getting started. But before I started, I had a lot of questions, right? I'm sure we all probably would. And YouTube is my best friend. I pretty much YouTubed any and everything, and all the information you need is out there. But one thing that I did struggle with was some of the videos that I came across that was talking about equipment and things that you should have and to use, because the equipment was so expensive. And I'm like, you know, some of y'all have been doing this for years. Like, you have sponsorships and you're getting checks, and I'm not outside of my regular job. So yeah, kind of would appreciate knowing how to start on like a real person's budget, you know, like, yeah. And so I decided, why not make a video about the equipment that I have and I utilize. And I kid you not, I don't think I've spent more than like $250 on all of my equipment. Now I know for some people that still might be a lot, but I also bought this stuff in stages. So I'm not telling you to go out today and spend your last $250. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Take your time, buy what you need to get started, and then go from there. To just kind of show you all my setup. I'm actually going to switch cameras so you can kind of see how my setup goes here, and show you my equipment. And yeah, so let's get started. All right, so first and foremost, I do not have or use an actual camera. One thing that I would tell you that I heard a lot on YouTube and everywhere is that the best camera that you can use is the one that's always with you, and that is my phone. Yes, and on top of that, it's not even like the latest phone. This is an iPhone 6s. Don't judge me. I just don't really feel the need to buy a new phone right now, but I'm gonna get one soon, right? And this is actually my other phone, which is also an iPhone 6s. And so you can see me here, but what you're looking at first of all is my ring light. My ring light was a Christmas gift, but I know how much it costs, and so I will be sure to put the link down below, and so you can see which one that I got. I believe this is like the 14-inch ring, and it's a whole setup here. So if you look all the way down, yes, that is the ring light. You can adjust it. It can definitely be higher than this. It can be a lot lower than this. And then if I back it up here, when you turn on the light, this is the brightest that it gets, which is kind of blinding. So I'm going to turn that down. And then, yeah, and then you can turn it off. It also comes with the panels also have like an orange color. I'm not sure what the proper name for it is, but I very rarely use that one. But if you're someone who knows more about lighting than I do, I'm pretty sure that's probably important information for you to know. The light is actually plugged in here, so it's not like it's, you know, all the time. You just plug it in and you're pretty much good to go. And so the ring light is really important because, of course, everybody knows that lighting is everything, right? But it's also very helpful because what you can do is, whether you have a camera or you're utilizing your phone, you just set it up in here and you are hands-free. I can get my camera to stay where it's at. And so you're hands-free. So now you have your whole setup and you have the lighting, and then you can also use natural lighting like you see back there in my background. But yeah, it's it's an awesome setup. You can also use it to take pictures, which is something that I do a lot, as well as filming. If you back it up far enough, it's like having your own friend there to take full photos of yourself and everything. So it's a great thing to purchase, and it's actually the only piece of equipment that I owned in the beginning stages of YouTubing. So all of my first videos, it was just my phone and my ring light. Before I switch back over, I want you to see this lens and how it's clipped on to my actual camera. Right now, switching back. This lens is like everything to me. And just turning my lighting back on here, and it's gonna adjust it a little bit. What this lens has done is, one, definitely made my videos a lot clearer, but it's given me so much more range. And it's literally like, if you have a camera, you know that they adjust. If you've ever seen a photographer, you know they adjust the lens. It's the same thing. And just to kind of show you the difference here, like you're gonna zoom in a lot on my face. So this is me without my camera lens, and this is what the lens actually looks like, right? It's so cool. So this is the actual lens, and I just love it. Like, you guys, I'm so in love with, we're gonna call it a mirror. And it's a 2-in-1 wide angle lens. Now they say 2-in-1 because if you screw this off here, so this is your wide lens, and this is supposed to be like just a smaller lens. Ooh, gosh. And you just literally screw it off. So this is the clip, and it clips onto your phone, which I will show you from my other phone. So it clips onto your phone like so, boop. And yeah, and then you just have the different lenses, and you screw them back on. You can screw them on, you attach them together just like so. Attach this to the lens, and then boom. Now you have a lens just like you have a regular camera, right? It's so, y'all, this is so dope. And I literally got this because I want to take more pictures, and eventually I'm gonna start filming like outside and everything like that. And then it just gives me a lot more range, so I don't have to be like really close to my ring light, and I could just kind of get more in my shot, and I really did appreciate that. And like I said, you literally just take it and you clip it on to the phone. Ooh. So now it's like, this is like a whole new camera, right? It's like so dope. So yeah, and that's it. Now they have a lot of other lenses out there that you can use. There's actually a lot of multi lenses, like packages that have like 2, 3, 4, 5 lenses. But for me, again, just getting started, pretty much new to YouTube, I thought that this was something that was really good and easy and simple for me to have. So the next piece of equipment that I purchased is a portable camera stand. And again, this was really important to me because as I'm traveling around, I don't want to take my entire ring light with me. Like, it's a lot. It's like a whole nother package. It has its own little carrier. You got to pull the whole thing apart. It's a lot. So I got this instead because, one, I could set it up on a table the same way that I would just set up my ring light here. And then it has the same holder piece that you put your camera in. So the same way I put my phone on my ring light, as you saw earlier, I would do the same thing with this. And then what I also love about this particular one is that the legs bend. Look at that. Look at that. Dope, right? Yeah. So you can actually like attach it to things if you need to. Like, I don't know, if you wanted to attach it to your door or something, you could do that. But yeah, I thought this would be a lot better and then a lot more stable, and then the head bends. So as I'm traveling and I'm like, hey guys, I can do all of that versus having to set my ring light up in one particular place. I can set this up outside. I can just do so much more with this, especially if I'm traveling, which I do travel a lot and have a lot of traveling to do this summer. So this was really great for me. This is the package that it came in. See that? So this is the package that it came in. It's UBZ. And I will tell you that all of the things that I purchased are actually like your Amazon like top choice or whatever. So it has some extra pieces in here. Still haven't really figured out what that's for. But it also came with a clicker. You guys, a clicker is everything and more in your life when you're YouTubing, because it's everything and more that you need when you're YouTubing, because I can just click this. When I click this, it starts and stops everything. It also takes pictures. So I'm really thinking that's how a lot of people get some of those really great photos. And you're like, how did she take that picture with no hands? I'm just clicking away. Like, you literally, and you can even hold it. Like, if you have an iPhone and you do like the photo burst, you can hold it. And so it actually came with this one, which I actually got one with my ring light as well, but it came with this, and it also came with a strap so you can like make sure that you don't lose it, which is highly important because I lost my other one. Important piece of equipment that I purchased is actually the Pop Voice lapel pin. Now, my AC and just like my whole living room in general can be like really, really loud. And I noticed that on a lot of my videos. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get a microphone. So what you see here, it's down here. If I can get it off. This is actually my pin. Like, you see them, y'all know, like in the Tyler Perry, y'all know like in the Tyler Perry movies, they be hanging it out. Well, I either try to attach it to my shirt or I have it like way down here so it's out of the shot. Now, the hardest thing about that is my hands, so making sure that you don't like brush against it, because you'll, I hope you don't hear that. So you want to make sure that it's kind of pinned out of the way and kind of out of your shot if you don't want people to know about it. And it's so simple. Like, you literally just plug it in to your phone the same way you would do like your headphones, and you just start talking. Like, it's amazing, and I really feel like you can definitely hear the difference. Again, here's the packaging of it. It came with a little poochie pouch so you don't lose it, and then of course it came with instructions, and then it also has like another adapter so you can plug it into like your laptop or your iPad or whatever. But the normal adapter that it has on it, I didn't really see an issue plugging it into anything. So yeah, so this is a really great piece, especially if you don't have if you're not able to kind of like drown out a lot of sound around you. It kind of just, or instead of buying like the boom mic, because boom mics aren't cheap either, you could just buy a lapel pin, stick it on, and then you can hear me very clearly. All right. All right. And then my last piece of equipment that I have purchased, which I think is so important, especially for us ladies, because you know, like I said, we love our lighting, right? So I got me a portable ring light. So dope, because what I've done in traveling is I've attached the ring light to my lens here. Well, probably the back one. And my lens to my camera, and then boom, it's literally like having your own, like having a portable ring light, because then all you're gonna do is attach it like that. Look at that. It's the same thing. Like, it's, I mean, of course, it's not going to give you the exact same thing that you're going for, but it's still really, really dope. I have seen like a lot of women with these like in the club and everything. Literally all you do is attach it to your phone like this, and you click it on, and boom, more light, right? And it gives you that same lighting effect that you're looking for and that you need. But again, it's portable, so in the case that you are out at night, or you're filming at night, or you're, whatever the case may be, you have that extra and additional lighting, and that's really good. And like I said, it's just a clip, and all of this equipment is so easy and user friendly, because I'm not a techie person, but it's so user friendly, and that's what I love about it the most. It's also chargeable, and it came with, in its packaging, it actually came with a little cord. Let's get it out. A little power cord, and all you have to do is, so when that light starts to go out, all you gotta do is plug it back in, girl, and charge that thing up. Like, so, and it's the cutest little packaging, right? And it has 3 settings. So on, you know, so those really dark places, you know, just kind of, and then you just click it back off. And that's what I love about it too, is that you can turn it on and off. And so you really should not run out of power. I mean, unless you're just out here just trying to get the best pictures ever, which I don't blame you. Do you, girl? You see my brows? Do you, girl? But yeah, I think it's just a really good backup to have if you don't want to take your ring light with you everywhere and you are in an environment where you just kind of need some additional lighting. Like, it's always really good to have. I don't really have any cons about any of the equipment. I will say one thing that you'll notice with the lens is because it has this round lens, when you clip it onto your phone, what's going to happen is like that normal lighting that's surrounding you, like for example, if I turn off my ring light here, you still get that lighting that's like in my room and like that natural lighting that's coming in. But when I put the lens on, if it lets me, but when I put the lens on, you kind of lose some of the lighting that's surrounding you. And as you can see, I've opened up like 10 times more. But if you can tell, that lighting is kind of like dimming away. So this is why it's really important to have like a ring light and or some type of lighting around you, because what you can do is that you just turn on that lighting and then allow the lens to pick it up and kind of like, I don't know the correct terminology. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but allow your lens to pick it up. And then you can also turn it down so you're not getting blinded, but yet there's still some type of lighting happening, which is better than you sitting in the dark. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I will be sure to put the links to all of this equipment down below. If you are someone who has purchased any of this, let me know how it's going for you. If you're interested in some other equipment, or you have some equipment that you think that I should purchase as well, please let me know. Again, as always, let's talk about it. Leave me some comments below. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, I thank you and love you for watching. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.